Hi, my name is Andre Johnson, and I first just want to just say thank you for this opportunity to have time to just kind of sit in and just talk to you. First of all, I consider it an honor as well as a privilege just to have an opportunity to speak with people about their future as it relates to them having the tools and techniques that they need in order to maximize their career and employment potential. Right now I don't know where you stand as far as how you feel about who you are, where you are now, and where you're destined to be as it relates to your skill level, as it relates to your career, as it relates to what is taking place in America and around the globe when it comes to career and job stability. Right now, it's not there. Right now, many people are in the process of being laid off. Over 1 million people have been laid off this year. And they're looking at within the next several months, another 500,000 will be laid off. Companies are merging due to the financial meltdown. Not only the companies that are going through it directly, but it's going to hit a massive amount of people in industries and companies and small business owners indirectly. And it will affect them immediately when it comes to the revenue being diminished from their place of employment or their businesses. But you know what? I just serve it as an honor to be able to give you the plan, to let you know that there is a strategic plan, there is a process, there is a formula. And I've come up with a formula. Over the past 8 years, having the pleasure of helping coach, mentor, train, develop thousands and hundreds of thousands of individuals, and have come up with a success system, and to be able to share it with you, and to be able to sit in my home the day after Thanksgiving, where many people are out shopping, many people are out looking ahead of what they're gonna buy and how they're gonna get ready for Christmas and those types of things. I woke up this morning, I thought about you. I thought about the people that are really wondering what is gonna happen for the holidays. What am I gonna do? My company has laid me off, or they're in the process of laying off, and what am I gonna do going into the new year, not knowing if my mortgage is gonna be paid? What about the new car that I just bought within the last 6 months? Well, what am I gonna do? Well, I want you to know that as it relates to your career, it's important that you to understand that right now, to get into a quiet place to where you can really think about what is it that you want to do, and how do you want to position yourself, how do you want to look at your skills, abilities, and expertise, and gain leverage where you can use that expertise in such a way to where companies, individuals, and businesses will pay you for the things that you love to do. Now, when you look at how the strategic plan comes about, I want you to get a pen, I want you to get some paper, I want you to get comfortable, because these are some of the things that I have come up with, and I've decided to package them and put them in a short, simple, strategic format to where it's easy to understand, and put it in an audio format to where you can ride in your car and listen to it. You can download an MP3 or have it available with you. Put it on your cell phone, put it on your iPod or your iPhone, or just simply just have it accessible and available for you. You see, I turn my car into a university on wheels when it comes to things that I need to learn. Most of us spend a great deal of time within our automobiles, and most of the people are usually entertained by something that's on the radio, whether it be talk radio, or whether it be their music from the radio, or whether they have selected a CD to put in their CD player. I've just decided, that information is powerful, but lack of knowledge and ignorance is expensive. So I've taken my car, and I've actually have hundreds of audio books that I'm able to really engage into the intellectual capacity of brilliant people's minds, and as a result of that, I've become pretty intelligent in a lot of areas, and it kept me from having to attend the traditional colleges or universities in order to broaden my education, I'm pursuing higher education, but I'm doing it in the confinements of my home or wherever I'm accessible or available, whether I'm in an airport or in a park or riding a bike or riding my car or washing dishes or sweeping out the garage or whatever, I got access to information. So I want you to sit back and access this information, because I believe as you get ready to transition, it's going to be rough. It's going to be different. It's going to be difficult. But let me tell you, you can make it through this. Now, when you're looking at how to find a job in 30 days, how do I do it? How do I put together a plan? How do I put together the process that I can find a job in 30 days that's guaranteed? That in 30 days I will be totally equipped to be able to go out there and launch into my career destiny. Number one, you're going to have to go through the stress management part. Stress meaning, first of all, the shock of, why me or why not me. Then you go through the withdrawals, not knowing what to do next. Then you start going through the acceptance part, where you're getting ready to move ahead. You go through all these different emotional transitions as you're going through this, because unemployment right now is one of the major forms of stress. It was, many people deal with death, many people deal with marriages, many people deal with divorces, many people deal with sickness, they deal with births, all types of things. But now unemployment has become one of the top 3 reasons for major stress, because it can determine your future of how you communicate. What do you mean how you communicate? Most elements that we communicate with every day, the communication dialogue is done via revenue, not communication conversation. It's done via revenue, which means the type of car you drive, the communication piece to the lender is revenue. The type of home you live in, the communication mechanism is revenue. The type of clothes you wear, the type of health care, the type of electricity, which meaning the volume, is dealing with revenue. The communication piece they want is either cash or credit card. So in order to be able to have a future, you must be able to have revenue or employment or career or job or a business, something that's generating revenue. Otherwise, unemployment will suck the very life out of you. So I put together this piece, and what I want to do is just give you some quick tips and tools of what you can use in order to help you as you go along. Now, many people have books and binders and all types of things that they have for people, strategic plan for them to look for a job. I just want to make it quick, simple, straight to the point. Now, the 3 elements that are in my book, that are in the CD and DVD series titled Unemployment is Not a Joke, is dealing with documentation, which is resume. Your resume is the first representation of who you are before they ever lay eyes on you. So it's important that you present yourself in writing in the first class manner. Then, presentation, dress for success. You want to become a professional magnet that will change the atmosphere in any business setting. Third and finally will be information, your interview techniques, your abilities to effectively communicate, your skills, education, and abilities that you have to your employer. Now, in putting this practice together, first of all, you have to understand you have to become brand conscious, which means you want to build a powerful personal brand. Just like when you go shopping, a lot of people are brand conscious, where employers and businesses are shopping and they are brand conscious as well. So you want to carry your brand unofficially and informally in such a way that you can create a dynamic brand presence and give yourself leverage as you get an opportunity to negotiate for your brand, the revenue you want to drive to your brand. My question to you is, what type of money do you want to make? What type of company do you want to work for? What type of industry do you want to position yourself in? It's important that you take a good look at what it is that you want to do. You must be the driving force behind everything that's getting ready to take place within your life. I know that there's a financial meltdown, but does it really matter? I know that many times people don't know which direction that they are going in, but does it really matter? Does it really matter to you? Yes, it matters. It matters that you take a strategic look at your plan of life. Set a plan. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Because it's better to be prepared and not have the opportunity than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, the plan is yours. The position is yours. You have to see yourself already in the position that you're dreaming of, the position that you want to be in. If you want to be in business, go ahead and get around business-minded individuals. Get around those production-driven individuals that are driven to become successful no matter what, whatever it costs. If it costs your time, spend as much time as you can to be able to become the best at what you do. I want you to think about it. What is it that you can do? Can you read more to become the best? Can you get around more incredible people to become the best? Can you get around the movers and shakers, the industry experts at your subject matter? Get around these individuals. You see, in today's highly competitive job market, you want to be so good at what you do until they can't even ignore you. You want to be an expert at a subject matter. Whatever it is, the industry, become the best. If you're going to be a number, why not be number one at what you do? Driven for success, not to meet the expectations, not to exceed their expectations, but because of your professionalism and the way that you prepared in such a manner that you amaze them when you sit in front of them. When they see your document, they're at awe. When they see your presentation, they're like, this is the type of excellence that we're looking for. And then when you start communicating with them, ladies and gentlemen, it's on a whole different level. So go ahead and make it happen. Contact me at www.imandrejohnson.com or email me at imandrejohnson@yahoo.com. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.